Good morning, girls. Today I'm going to explain this in video. Chapter 4, Forecasting. What is the meaning of a forecasting means? It is a process of the past and current information to the future event and providing the phasing of the challenges. What does that mean? Forecasting is a meaning of the future, but the future plan should be segregated and the event should be everything should be before itself planned, and everything should be recorded one. For example, we are going to plan a one event. So what we will do it, we will arrange all the things, no, who will be the guest, who will be the participant, who will be the going to speak the content, and for guest what memento we going to give, and how we going to plan it, what timing, who's going to be speaking, who's are going to be felicitating, everything will mention as a agenda. That is called as the forecasting. In an organization, why they are forecasting means they're going to bring out any new project to the company. That time the company should not face any challenges. So previous, that is called of a precaution. Previous itself everything they will plan it and they will go for the future business. That is called as a forecasting. In the book they have a four definition. You can study any two definition. The first definitions are Lotus Allen. Forecasting is a systematic attorning the props for a future inference. That is called, it is a systematical thing. And another is if you are doing anything else, you will interpret, no, you will explain with your friends, or you will tell about the any friends. For example, movie review, that is called as a inference. So next, the purpose of a manager with information and based off the planning decision. If the company going to take any new project, definitely the managers and the head of the company will have to take the decision. Before taking a decision, they will plan it out. That is the definition meaning. Next definition of forecasting is a formula for processing precautions or precauting to the future events and systematically affect the functioning in the enterprise. For this definition, the best example is the agenda of the program. So same like in your company or in your any enterprise, you're going to plan anything, you will before itself. It may be a 1 day, or it may be a 1 week, or it may be a 1 month, or it may be a 1 year. It's a value of the project and how you're going to take it. You will plan, what is your capital amount, what is your initiative, how you going to target your customer, those will be your clients, everything you will plan it out and you will segregate it, and one by one you will act it out. That is called as a affecting the functions of the enterprises. So now I am moving to the characteristics. Characteristics is more than is called as a important. So in this they have a 5 things. The first one is estimating the future event. So estimating the future event means the upcoming events you're going to plan in a before itself. So aim is a kind of the objective. Estimating the future of the events, the other name determining the problems happen to the event. So what they are saying, you are planning before the event. Why we are planning and we are making everything in a step by step? Why? Because we have to reduce the problems and we have to properly organize the event. So that is the estimating the future of the events. Next we are moving on to dependence and a past and present event. So we will depend for now you are going to organize a one event, or you are going to plan a one new project. You will compare with the past and the present. For example, the company having a 10 projects. For coming years they are going to take other 2 projects. That 2 project was a massive big project, and more investment has put into the particular 2 projects. What the company will do, the company will prefer it. The company will prefer the previous 10 project. What are the drawbacks, what are the risks they have faced it out. Then they will move on to this particular project. So that why in this I will mention the key points as a two important aspects, that is analyzing the past availability of information, analyzing the present availability of the information. So what they will do it for a new project, they will analyze the past project of the particular company. Then they will analyze that and they will got the information. They have a sum for the 50% of confidence they will get. Again they will go for the present information, then they will get a 75 of the confidence. So the both the 50 and 25 it's equal to the 75. Other 25% of the thing only new project involvement. Now next one is undergo usaging of the forecasting techniques. So how you going to use a new techniques or a previous techniques to involve into a new project. So that is the thing. So in this, the systematic attempt for a future help of various quantitative and qualitative forecasting. So quantitative and qualitative means this is a document work and this is a number work. So you will verify it and you will use the documental work as well as what the data in a numerical, that everything you will analyze and you will stick on into any one techniques. Next one is internal and external information. What is the meaning of internal? It's inside the company or inside the project. So that is the internal. The what is the external? Outside the company, out box of the project we are going to view it out. So internal means the information collected through a internal source within the organization. So external means outside the organization. The next one is a long term and a short term. So long term and short term is covered by the period of the project you going to be work. So for example, long term means more than 3 or 4 years. More than 3 or 4 years or 10 years maybe. But a short term is a minimum the year or minimum or 2 years. That is considered in a managementing skill. So it is a long term period and forecasting tense is actually into a forthcoming the new years. Now we are moving towards the advantages of the forecasting. So advantages means the forecasting itself is a best advantages for all the organization. But in that also we have many key points. The first key point is called as a planning. How you going to plan it? First, what you will do with what are the key roles have to plan it out. For example, we are going to organize one event. What you will do with which space we going to organize, which people we are going to call, which volunteer will be there, and volunteers what work we going to segregate. So this is the example we will plan for one event. In an organization, they are going to do it a massive role. So that period what they will choose the qualified people. Under that qualified people, those who are valid skill and knowledgeable in a particular work, they will stick on into that. That is a meaning of a key role in a managerial planning. And at the last they will gather the information and they will give it to the particular people and they will forecast the work. Now I am moving to the second point, that is improving ability of the planning. So what is the improving an ability of the planning? How you are capable to the particular work. See, in an organization there are many departments, many employees, but only few of them in a management level. Why? They have a experience, they have a qualification, and they know how to tackle the risk regarding the particular company. So that is called as improving the ability to management. So the key things will be the thinking and a creativity, ability, managing personality, and assessing and making a future. So why the managers have a vital role means people are only know about the company more than a year. More than a year means more than 10 or 5 years, and they will know how financial crisis will happen in any situation regarding the risk or challenges faced by the organization. Next one, the people will face and the people will know how to analyze the people work, and they have a ability to know how to plan for the future business. And the next point is the facility of the control. The facility means that each of a department or each of the organization know what are the facility they have, and they will know how to utilize the facility and how to put out the output of the particular project or particular the profit of the organization. In this, they have a few key points that is called as a controlling a lack, an accurate control, and a necessity of the event. Why the key areas is, if you are facilities controller, the lack of the problem will be controlled. Next, what are requirements or whatever requirements need by the customer or employee, if it is there, the acquisition control will also be solved. The both the things is efficiently, they will be efficient organized. The company will be move smoothly and efficiently. Next, fourth point is promoting the teamwork. What's the meaning of promoting a teamwork? We have to encourage the people of the teams, and we want to encourage the work of the team. So for example, in a company they have a minimum of 3 or 4 teams. So as a management, they want to encourage the each team for the each work. Then only the employee have motivated, and he or she will do a more work in a perfect way. So in this thing, they have a key things: planning and efforting a subordinates, and splits in the organization, intricate of a various department of a planning. For example, the new startup or new organization, they have a minimum 2 or 3 departments, or 2 or 3 are team. For example, finance and marketing and a selling team. So while the startups company, they have only 2 or 3 years of experience of the particular company, but that time the organization, the CEO of the company should encourage the team in each the work. For example, they got any profit, or they are having a more flexible investment during the year, he or she have to encourage the finance department. Why? They are planned well in a finance level, so they have got a new investment. Same like the marketing, they are getting a more sales. Automatically the marketing strategy people have strategized, and they planned a new tactics to sell the product morely. And the selling department, they are the person are finding out the clients and finding out the dealers of the particular product. They the people are targeting the demand and supply of the particular project or particular organization. So each of the team have to encourage by the each of the event or each of the profit. So these time, while the encouraging in future, the departments may be increased. So while the encouragement and while the motivating the employee only, the departments will be increased, the work will be satisfied by the customer as well as the employees. The last one is the helping in identifying the weakness. So while organization, they have encouragement, they have to do a work by the every time period, we have to evaluate, we have to analyze each of the employee to whether they have any weakness or they have any drawback doing this work. That is called as the identifying the weakness. So you have to analyze and identify, and you want to rectify as a CEO, also organizing. So in this, there will be the highlighting the key things of the identifying the weakness, and after the identifying, the manager have a ability to plan and control. If you people have any problem, you will give information to us, then only we can rectify it and we can give you a new solution. So that is the thing. Now I am moving to the last point of the advantage, the improving efficiency. So the first point we have saying how to plan. Next point, how to improve the ability of the managers and how to facilitate. And next one, identifying the key things and how to promoting the teamwork. That all the stuff have been covered. At last, the efficiency. Efficiency is the meaning of the action. How you going to action the people. So that is called as a efficiency. So in this thing, accepting the changes without the restraining. If you have any drawback, if you have any improvement, you have to accept it. So everything while you are accepting, that is a better, and that may be your next level of your work. Next, the last one is a limitation, that is a disadvantages. In my thinking and my experience, I'm telling, the for the forecasting, the one disadvantage is never have any disadvantages. It depends on the people, it depends on the company. So it's a commonly they have given a three disadvantages. The first one, assumption. Yes, human thinking will be maybe a change. Why means today we will think one, tomorrow we will think better. So every day we are upgrading our mind as well as our career. So that is based on the assumption. We will think today, but 1 or 2 weeks we will think more than better, or we will think that that plan was very flopped one. So that is called as a forecasting. In this, future involvement guessing work and changing occasional error. Why means if you are think we are planning one thing, due to experience of a 1 month or due to experience of 1 month, you know the mistakes of the particular plan and you will change it out. That is called as a based of the assumption. Next one, unreliability. You will think, you will, the creative thinking will have a many things, but it's not every creative thing will be work out. So that have some drawback, no? That is called a reliability. In this is a future condition, an actual position, changing the best land plan, and it will sometimes it will give good result and sometimes it will give bad of the thing. Next, we are moving to the process of the forecasting. In this, they have a 3 or 4 forecasting. The first one is developing the groundwork, estimating the future of a business. Next one, actual and estimate result, refining forecasting process. So what is the first one is developing the groundwork. So if you are organized, if you're going to start any startup, or you're going to start up any organization or enterprise, first you want to do a groundwork. For example, what business you're going to do it, what businesses you're going to establish, maybe your family business or you're going to start a new business, and how you're going to plan it, how you're going to gather the investment, whether investment may be in a lending way or investment in your own investment, or you're going to lend your property, or you're going to get from your family members, and who will be your customer, how you're going to target, what will be your price, what will be your plan, where we're going to be placed, everything, each of the starting stage of your business will be called as the groundwork. And next one, okay, I'll give you in this keywords, that is called the investment of the product, company, industry, and how you're going to order, everything will be the key points. Next one is the estimate of the future business. Next step, you completed your groundwork. Next, what you will do with how you going to build up your company. It's not a build up like a construction, it is called as step by step. If your baby is going to born, how the baby going to be walk. So same step by step, it is the business also is called, it will be a step by step. So next step of a forecasting will be clear cut of your planning. How you going to be planned. Maybe you have any future experience, that will be a key thing of your this level. So this is the future experience, undertaking a key exhibition. Undertaking of a key experience means any experienced people will be along with you, they will guide you and you will do a business. So that will be that's the main thing of this topic. This side writing will be the step by step of a processing. It will be give you a benefit of the result. Next one is a comparing an actual and estimating. You will compare the result output of the particular business. So what you will think, that is comparing actual, what the result you are getting due to periodically. So that will be your actual thing. Identifying of a derivative, and derivative as analytic firm. So if you are planning of you're doing a business, you will think you will get a 1 lakh of a per month turnover or profit, but in some case it may be increase, some case it may be decrease. So the periodically only you know the actual result. Next one, refining. So at last you are getting a, you choose a good project, you are planned a good business, you are going through, you are getting a good profit, everything okay, but you want to go to upgrade, you have to go move on to next level of your business. Every time you want to upgrade, for example the WhatsApp, or you are going to do any mobile phone apps, you every year or every month you have to update it. No, why are people are updating? Because of you need to upgrade it, you want to go to the next level of the particular thing. So same like in business also, they having a forecasting to refine and shape it out the past experience. Okay, till this I will complete this video, and I will move on to next video on the next thing of a planning and forecasting. Thank you girls.